And as curling fans wait in anticipation for next year's Scotties Tournament of Hearts right here in Thunder Bay, tonight's edition of Backchecking takes us back in time by 25 years to when the city first hosted the event, and Ontario's Marilyn Boudreau took home the glory.
And she knows it.
The championship final at the Scott Tournament of Hearts was a rematch of Friday's playoff game as Ontario's Marilyn Boudreau hooked up with Alberta's Cheryl Coleman. We'll pick up the action in the second end, no score, Ontario with the hammer. Coleman with her last rock, attempting to remove the Ontario counter, but she racks on the guard. That leaves Boudreau with an open draw for the deuce. The Ontario skip makes no mistake with her draw weight. She'll slide into the rings for the early 2-0 lead. Fifth end now, Ontario ahead 2-1. Alberta is shot biting the button. Boudreau with the hammer tries the raised takeout, but she's a little outside.
It's going to drive it off at an angle, and it's going to be a steal of one.
That ties the game at 2 at the break. Sixth end, Ontario with a chance to blow it wide open. Alberta is shot, but Ontario has 3 other rocks in the house. A nose hit by Boudreau scores 4. Instead, she hits and rolls out, still picks up 3, however, and a 5-2 advantage.
No, I was mad at myself when I missed the hit for 4. I thought, don't let that come back and haunt me.
But Coleman battles back. The very next end, she's lying 1, and with the hammer just has to drop part of the 8-foot to score her deuce. Her weight is there for 2. Ontario's lead is down to 5-4. Eighth end, Boudreau with last rock is hitting against 2 Alberta counters. She gets the shot rock, but her shooter keeps spinning through the 12-foot before finally coming to a stop. It's too close to call, so a measurement is required. Ontario picks up 1, 6-4 advantage. Ninth end now, this was the turning point. With Ontario lying shot in the 4-foot, Coleman with the hammer has to draw full 4-foot, almost biting the button.
Hurry, guys, hurry, guys! Hurry!
No, they should have been on that one all the way.
It's a steal of 1 for Ontario and a 3-point lead.
Oh, that was a killer. I think that we needed that one right there, and unfortunately it was that much of a difference.
In the 10th end, Boudreau simply runs Coleman out of rocks. Her first shot will ice it for Ontario, and she takes out the Alberta counter. The celebration is on. For the first time in 10 years, Marilyn Boudreau is the Canadian women's curling champ, 7-4 the final.
I'm really happy for the team. They played outstanding. Outstanding. I hardly had to come up with anything all week long.
I didn't feel I was as sharp in this game as I needed to be. Maybe a little bit of nerves and everything, and they played fantastic.